I think it's important to get the kids the COVID vaccine because we've been waiting for it for a long time. We're the last age group to be vaccinated now, and so parents have been sort of keeping their kids masked and keeping their kids away from people and worried about sending them to school, and so now this is our answer to keep our kids from getting severe invasive disease.
Children should receive the COVID vaccine so that they will have protection against the COVID virus. The vaccine allows the children to produce their own antibodies that will fight off the COVID virus if they come in contact with COVID.
The difference in the vaccine doses for kids 12 and above and for kids 5 to 11 is that the kids 12 and above with the Pfizer vaccine get the adult dose. The kids 5 to 11 get 1/3 of that volume for their dose. And the reasoning behind that is that kids have such a revved up immune system that they don't have to get the same dose that we do as adults.
The COVID vaccine should have the same side effects as you see with the flu shot or any other vaccine. Vaccines, typically you can have pain at the injection site, you may have fever, you may have tender lymph nodes, you may have some fatigue. These are very short in duration, usually a couple days, and we recover completely. You should not be hesitant to get the COVID vaccine because it is very safe and it's very effective. The COVID vaccines allows your body to produce antibodies that will protect you against the COVID virus. Hundreds of millions of people have had the COVID vaccine and have done fantastic. Side effects from the COVID vaccine are extremely rare, so we encourage you to get your COVID vaccine as soon as you can. We want to ensure you that the COVID vaccine is safe and effective. This has been determined by the FDA, the CDC, and the Advisory Committee on Immunizations. It is also endorsed by the American Academy of Pediatrics, American College of Physicians, and American College of Family Practice.
So the general questions from parents are usually, how long will this vaccine be in their system? About the same as it is for us, 6 to 8 months.
If you're unsure about getting your child vaccinated, you really should talk to your physician or primary care provider. The COVID vaccine is extremely safe and it's extremely effective. It will protect your child from getting the COVID virus, which we know can be a very serious illness.
We have a lot of parents who come here who are vaccinated but still tell me that they're going to wait for their kid to be vaccinated. And so I tell them to think about how they felt after the vaccine. There's a sense of freedom, there's a sense of protection, there's a sense that you did something for the bigger cause. And so I've encouraged everybody, if they got the vaccine themselves, to consider getting the vaccine for their kids. They know that the side effects are self-limiting. And at this point, it's either going to be that their kid gets infected or their kid gets the vaccine. With the vaccine, you reduce the risk of serious disease or death in your child by 99%. And so that's a number that we really have to focus on. The answer is yes. We can give the COVID vaccine with any other vaccine that we're giving your kid, and so we have no reservations about doing that. But we want it to be available to you whenever you're ready. Just like the COVID vaccine, neither can give you the disease. They only give you a little bit of a reaction at the site, which again is the tenderness, a little bit of maybe achiness of the muscle, but you have to think that vaccines like this are waking up our immune system, and they're telling our body that we have to form these protection cells. And so like everything inside of us, our immunity is kind of revved up after a vaccine. That's the fatigue that we feel, but I would much rather my patients have that fatigue for a day than either the flu or COVID.
There are many places to get the COVID vaccine. You can get it at your Valley Health Clinic. Also, the health department offers vaccinations for COVID. Many outreach community centers are also offering the COVID vaccine, and multiple pharmacies also will offer the COVID vaccine.
We here at Valley are committed to your child getting the COVID vaccine, so as soon as you ask for it, we're going to have it available. We will give it at any checkup, at any sick visit if it's feasible. We have a scheduled clinic of COVID vaccines where you call and have your name put on a list, and we drive you through the parking lot and give you the vaccine outside in the car so that you don't have to come inside. But we want it to be available to you whenever you're ready.
So remember, get the COVID vaccine for you, your family, and your friends. You deserve to feel safe and protected.